Hi everyone, Messy Coder back again with part 3 of my live dev interview with Black Horizon Studios. In this video we're going to play about with Crux. The last video we tried Emerald AI, now it's Crux. This was taken from my live dev stream on allthews.twitch.tv/themessycoder, where every Friday and Saturday you can catch me on stream doing tutorials, playing games and interviewing amazing people like Black Horizon Studios. So sit back, enjoy Crux, and I'll see you all in a second. If we pop into Crux and start spawning stuff, I really want to play with Crux as well. What's the correct way of pronouncing it?
Oh, it's Crux.
Good. So I'm not making myself look like a numpty by pronouncing it wrong. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 demo scenes. One called Test. So which one should I load up as a good demo scene?
Do that one that you have your cursor on.
The biome spawning demo animated models.
Yes.
Got it. So just explain to us briefly what actually is Crux.
Crux is a runtime procedural spawner, and it spawns AI according to textures, and it allows you to define, like, create biomes, and those biomes are defined by textures. And so you can customize the type of AI that spawn within those biomes. You can spawn as groups or individually, and you can also choose the rarity of the spawns, similar to something like, Minecraft.
Wow. Okay, cool. We've got 40 seconds until the raffle is over. Actually, 30 seconds until the raffle is closed. So you've got 30 seconds. If you haven't already typed in !raffle, make sure you're a follower. You've got 20 seconds left to type in !raffle in chat. !raffle. You got how many seconds left? 13 seconds left to type in !raffle. 9 seconds. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Dun, 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 dun. Entries have stopped. Oh, typos causing you there to, oh guys, oh man, typos. Oh, it just, you feel like the Swedish football team just missing out by a fraction. All right, so let me just say, we're going to pick a winner now. And if the winner is Distant Temples, then I didn't fix it, okay? It's not a fix. So let's pick a winner. Pick a winner? Yeah, let's pick a winner. Horse Rider. Horse Rider, you're the winner. Speak up in chat. OMG. OMG. Congratulations, Horse Rider. Well done. Well, we've got our first winner in the house. Grab me over, send me a private message on Twitch, and also send me a private message on Discord. Somebody put an ! Discord in chat, please. Well, congratulations. Well done. Well done, that man there, that winner. So right now, we're going to play about with Crux. So it spawns by texture. Rather than putting a waypoint down, how does that work?
So it's randomly generating points, and it also has a population cap. So it double checks to make sure that the population cap for each AI is not exceeded, to keep your levels full of AI that are all procedurally generated.
We got a question. Can I set up Crux so that it takes height into effect for spawns? Oh, very good question.
Yes, you can.
Cool. You're going to show, can we see how we play about? So right now we're in a demo scene. We've got a player here, player UI, and a stamina bar. We've got a demo Crux system object with our Crux script attached to it. And now you've got 2 texture options here and a biome name forest. Okay, so we've got 2 biomes. I see. So you click add biome to create this biome in the first place.
Yes, that's correct. And so AI are categorized into 3 different categories. There's wildlife, creatures, and NPCs, and each one has a odds of spawning. And then each individual AI, if you scroll down a little bit more, has a rarity of spawning, so chance to spawn.
Okay, yeah, here we go. Common, uncommon, rare, and ultra rare are the options for those who can't see at home. And then we've got AI type, land, air, water. Forest AI. And then you drag in, so what's this? Forest rabbit.
So,
okay.
Uh-huh.
So you keep on adding more objects the more you want to spawn.
Yeah.
So I've got a common AI, which is the rabbit common, and then I have a rare AI that's going to get spawned, and he is the forest rabbit rare. And if I go to the creatures, am I able to have wildlife, creatures, and NPCs be spawning from the same biome, or is it only one per biome?
No, you can have all 3 categories spawn from the same biome. It's just according to the odds.
Ah, cool.
So that has a 20% chance to spawn versus the wildlife, which I think is 75.
And NPCs 5. Got a question here. Can we spawn them on meshes?
Not currently. That is a feature I plan on adding with the next update with Crux.
Oh, nice. I had to create an invisible terrain so I could use Crux to procedurally spawn pedestrians on a city level I was working on. Oh, that's an interesting workaround of doing it.
Yeah.
Right, let's click play. Right, so... Oh. Who's that? Is that a rabbit?
Yeah.
Is he a rare rabbit or is he a common rabbit? I don't know.
That's just a common.
Obviously. Oh. Who's that? That must be a rare one. Hello, rabbit. Hello. Is this one of your creations, one of your models?
No, those are from one of the Unity examples.
Ah, okay.
That is one of the rare rabbits.
Hello. Hello, how you doing? Oh, so cute. Oh, nice. So you can spawn a game objects. Oh, there's more spawning over there. And you can set the time of respawning. Can you? Is it? Can you do that?
It's done by when the player leaves the despawn radius, that is when an AI is despawned. So it's not by time; it's just by radius.
Okay. So when does it keep on respawning new ones?
It will keep spawning until the overall population cap is reached, and once that is reached, it will no longer spawn AI.
Hello. Hello. So how's it working? Is it using pooling? What is? How does it actually work under the hood?
With the spawning.
Yeah.
So what it does is it gets the terrain index number, so like the texture, and that compares that to the texture set within your biomes. And if it's a match, then it spawns according to the biome that texture is found in.
Oh, this is so cool. It'll be good if we have time also, so nocturnal animal. Oh yeah, very good point. So you could link this up with UniStorm and have the day-night of UniStorm affecting when different animals would spawn or not. Is that something that we could do?
Not currently, but I'm adding that very soon. That is something that is a definite thing I'm going to be adding very soon. As soon as UniStorm 3.0 is done, I will begin adding support for that, and that will support spawning based on time as well as weather.
Oh, nice, as well as weather. What's this fellow? Who's he? Who are you? You're not a rabbit. So what was this one? Was this one of the creatures, one of the NPCs, or is he a spawn from a different texture, from a different biome?
He's spawned from the desert biome.
Nice. If the player kills them, do they spawn more to reach the max population again?
Yes, you have to add in an additional line of code that removes the killed AI from the list, and then Crux will start spawning again.
So now I've left the spawn, the other biome. How far do I need to go for those bunny rabbits to disappear?
I'm not entirely sure, but they'll eventually be despawned, and then their population will be used elsewhere within the biome that you currently are in.
Okay, cool. So basically, that's how you handle performance. That because I'm not on that biome anymore, I can use those people over here.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Yeah, I do like it. I actually bought this on the first day that it came out.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, I was sitting there patiently waiting for release date to come, and I purchased it. This is the first time that I've loaded it up. So there you go. It's one of the many assets that I'm buying this, and I'm going to eventually get around to using it. And today we found the day where I finally got around to using it. And I really regret that today is the day that I loaded it up, because this is awesome. This is a lot of fun. I actually wrote something similar for my NPCs to be spawning, and I could have avoided doing any of that if I just used this that I already had in my list. So yeah, if you had some questions earlier how Black Horizon Studios could help develop your game. If you want to spawn animals or NPCs, or any kind of AI, this is how you can help you make your game. So you're saving yourself a lot of headache and a lot of time worrying about spawning logic. So how popular is this on the asset store? Because it seems to always to get hidden. It doesn't get pushed to the top.
It has its time. Sometimes it kind of gets boosted up, and sometimes it doesn't. That's probably largely because I haven't had the chance to release some new demo videos with it. So I look forward to releasing the version 1.2 soon. So that should help.
Okay, this is weird. Yog Sothorn, the old one. This is some disturbing shizzle, and I know what is disturbing. Actually, when I posted my horror creature design on Imgur, first comment was take my meds and lay down. Okay. So he knows some disturbing stuff when he sees it, and he's a bit getting it freaked out by our freaky bunny rabbits. Well, hopefully they won't spawn. Oh, look, it just despawned right in front of my eyes. Ah, he just spawned in front of my eyes. That's scary. I duplicated my Crux object about 10 times that spawned pedestrians with a cap of 25, and you had a street full of pedestrians.
It's an interesting workaround.
Well, West Rider, you are a man of many workarounds. So there was a workaround that you commented about having an invisible terrain, so you could get around spawning his NPCs. That was clever. Remember to sell me on UniStorm because you need to buy it tonight. Well, the first thing as I'm selling you on UniStorm is that it's on a 20% discount on the mobile version on the asset store, and BHS has said that when he does version 3, it will be a free upgrade from the current version 2 to version 3. If that's not selling you to buy it tonight to get it while it's on the 20% discount, I don't know what else will. So there you go, that's the first sell. And also talking about UniStorm and about UniStorm version 3, what have you got planned for version 3?
There's a lot I have planned. I'd say the biggest feature is, well, one of the biggest features is that it's a complete rewrite. So it's being really improved compared to the previous version. I'm making a transition to modular weather. And what that allows is users to create their own weather types based on scriptable objects. And those scriptable objects can have customizable weather settings as well as particle effects. And then they apply those to UniStorm, and UniStorm generates weather accordingly to the weather odds.
Oh, you sold me at the word scriptable object. Fresh me, if you buy UniStorm mobile now, UniStorm version 3, the desktop and the mobile is the same app. So it's not split into two versions for UniStorm version 3. It's going to be one version, isn't that correct? And then you choose the configuration that you want, desktop or mobile. Did I get that right?
Yes. So that will happen. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
For version 3, that is.
Yeah, so the mobile version of 3.0, like the option, will be released shortly after the release of UniStorm 3.0. And it'll be an option that you just can check within the UniStorm editor that will make a lighter, more efficient version to be used on mobile with all the same features.
So if you've purchased UniStorm 2 mobile version, when UniStorm 3 comes out, you can just click the upgrade and you get given version 3.
Yes, that's correct.
And as I say, 20% off. So there you go. Get in tonight while it's 20% off. I had another one despawn in front of my eyes. One of the rare ones. I was looking at him and he despawned again.
I think that's one of the options that you can check. So what it does is it spawns the AI to spawn points, and so when they get outside of those spawn points, then they will despawn. So that's what you're seeing, and that can be disabled. That is probably the most optimized version or
okay.
setting.
Cool.
So
let me try and find the link again to the asset store. Somebody give me an exclamation mark Crux in chat, please. I need to do some clicking. Give me an exclamation mark Crux. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for the exclamation mark Crux. Let's get rid of the German match. And if we go to Black Horizon Studios, you can see that UniStorm 2.4 currently is on. Let's change this to dollars. Kiwi, when you talk about dollars, you're talking about your crazy New Zealand dollars. Are you talking about American dollars? So UniStorm 2.4 is at $60. UniStorm 2.4 mobile is currently on $48. So if you buy UniStorm mobile, it's on $48. It's a 20% off. You can play about with UniStorm. It's optimized for mobile. And then when version 3 of UniStorm comes out, which covers desktop, you can just upgrade to the desktop version, and then afterwards the mobile configuration of that would come out as well. Da 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 da! Magic! Isn't it magic? And as we can see on screen right now, Emerald AI is on at $39.99, Alternate Nature Pack $29.99, and Crux is $24.99. And we've just had a lucky winner a moment ago on stream who won Emerald AI, and that lucky winner was the bloke Horse Rider. Well, you still need to send me a Discord and a private message on Twitch to claim your prize. Don't forget to be in with a shout. You do need to be a follower and a sub on the old YouTube, because that's always nice as well. We always like that. Let's pop back inside Unity and our little bunny rabbits.
Let's have
Tasty Graft is now following because he wants to be in with a chance to win Crux. So what's your favourite? You've got 3 juicy big assets. You've got UniStorm, which everyone is excited about, and there's always a conversation about UniStorm and when the next update's going to be, and now we know it's coming just around the corner. And we've also got Crux and Emerald AI. Which is your favourite of your 3 children?
That's really hard to say. I would have to say it would probably be UniStorm, because it was also my first system, and I really like weather too, so it's a really cool system.
It was your first child as well, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
I love Max is saying, Don, you're publisher 396, I'm publisher 9000-ish. As I say, Black Horizon Studios has been around for about 100 years when it comes to Unity.
That is correct.
So if you could go in a time machine and go back in time and visit yourself that first time you decided to start putting something on the asset store, what advice would you give yourself?
It's tough to say. I probably would have learned programming a little bit better before I released some of my original systems, because like some developers, I'm also learning as I'm going, at least especially in the early days. And so I did have to go back and make things a little more efficient. So I probably would have taken my time with really learning and fine-tuning my skills.
So basically, take a moment, feel comfortable, and then get into the asset store.
Yeah.
But the tutorials you were saying that the Unity were given were a great way to get yourself in. But you had the college. Would you also say that college courses that you did in programming, you really needed those?
I would say I did, and I also didn't. They really kind of taught me the basics, and they were quite a bit more, difficult versus trying to follow a YouTube video that's a lot more concise. And they also weren't geared towards game programming. They were geared towards object-oriented programming and C++. So it was quite a bit different, but it still got me on the right track of, that I liked programming.
But having that lecturer there to ask questions, did you find that helpful to you while you were also getting involved in Unity? Could you shoot questions off to your college lecturer?
Sometimes, but they weren't really related to, like, if I wanted to ask a game developer or a game programming question, they wouldn't know the answer to that. So that's where I still had to teach myself game programming, because I was taking a C++ course that wasn't geared towards game development.
We got Kiwi Hawk asking, can I program these type of tools with things like Bolt or Rewired? I haven't played with Rewired. Bolt is Bolt a lot different to Playmaker? I don't know what too much the difference to that is, but those visual coding, visual scripting tools, yeah, I played a little bit with those. Playmaker is the one that I played with the most, and I found it to be easy to get started. I actually made an entire survival game using Playmaker, but I did still have to write some code and hook into it outside of Playmaker to really get the functionality that I wanted to do. And there's a lot of people who keep on writing their own add-ons and their own extensions to Playmaker to really get the juicy stuff that you would really be able to do once you get your hands dirty with raw code. Bolt, I haven't tried it, so I can't actually tell you. Can you get animal AI to reproduce? You forgot to ask. You used to be able to on the old Emerald AI, the current one that you can't, but it is coming back with updates to Emerald AI later on. So the sequence of updates that you're doing is first is UniStorm. Is that correct?
Yes. Then it will be the Emerald AI update followed by Crux. So I got a lot planned.
Yeah, you are a very, very busy man. Kiwi Hawk says his issue is remembering all the stuff that he learns to do in C sharp. I forget everything that I do. We even saw that in today's stream that last week I spent days upon days of doing animation inside Unity, and today we loaded up Unity and I completely forgot where the button was to convert my animations from legacy to generic. So it's not just you, mate, it's all of us. We keep on forgetting everything that we've learned, so don't worry about it. The trick is note it down, record yourself doing it maybe. And what I love about doing these game dev interviews with people like Black Horizon Studios is that when they come on and they show us and they hold our hand and we go step by step, we can always go back and watch the video again to remember how we did things. There's our little bunny rabbits over here. So mate, I am aware that I've had you on now for a couple of hours, and I did promise that I was only going to drag you in for another hour, for an hour actually from the start, and we've had a lot of fun. So should we give away a copy of Crux? Well, we've got people here looking at these bunny rabbits.
Yeah.
Rich Gigaball says that I'm getting old. That's all it is. Yes, mate, I'm getting old. I'm an old man. An old man. All right, so Horse Rider was the winner from our last, and actually, you do need to send me a message if you are a winner. Otherwise, we will forget. Lovely. And let's start a new raffle. This one is for Crux. Somebody give me an exclamation mark Emerald and an exclamation mark Crux in chat. And here it is. You've got to put your exclamation mark raffles if you want to be a winner. Gegabell was the first one in, like a shot. Lightning. Well done. Well done in there, Kegs. Alright, so, and actually, this is the one of your the only one of your assets that Gegabell doesn't own, apparently. He's got all of your other ones, and this is the only one that he doesn't have. So yeah, if he's a winner, that'll be very lucky.
I would.
Let's have one more.
Thank you for the follow, Blueberry High. So, I mean, if I want to add a new biome, all I've got to do is click here, biome, check on my biome name, give it a new name, new biome. Oops. New. Oh, hang on. My OBS keeps on conflicting. Wow, every time I click on a letter, it's... Okay, that's annoying. Good. I think that's my OBS causing an issue. So, I've got my new biome, and now I find a texture.
Yeah, so you would just click Add Texture, and then you would select a texture that is within the biome that you want AI to spawn in.
Okay. So, this circly thing, is this... What is this circly thing that I've got here?
Let's have one more.
Okay, so the green one is where the AI can spawn. The blue radius along the outside is the radius where they'll despawn.
Okay.
And the red radius in the middle is where AI cannot spawn because it's too close to the player, because you don't want AI spawning right in front of the player.
Yeah, I'll freak you out. Alright, so how do I move that? How do I move this spawny biome thing?
That is, so go to the spawning options. It is determined where your player is. So
okay,
you go to player transform. That's where it's basing its thing. If you want to expand the radius,
Yes.
then you would just settings within this tab here.
Okay.
So let's see. think it's further down. There we go. So yeah, your minimum radius and your max radius.
Ooh, lovely. Nice. And how do I increase the cap from... oh, here we go, max objects. So I can increase the maximum number of objects in this spawning area.
Yes, I think the max is 50. Okay.
Okay, cool. If I went into the code and I changed that to be 100, would that cause anything to explode?
No, you can. It's capped just because I want to keep things relatively, good with performance. But if you wanted to, you could edit the editor script and remove that cap to be whatever you want.
Yeah, because I was asking because Ryder was saying earlier that he made multiple spawn Crux objects so that he could have exceed his caps. Max cap is 50, not 25. Oops, yeah. So he had multiple Cruxes to exceed the 50, but all you needed to do, West Rider, is just go into the editor and change that to be, 500, or remove the cap entirely. And that would have been the same kind of result. So let's choose my texture. Oh look, there's too many textures here for me to work out. So we go to our painty, edit textures. Where is it? There's this one. Select you. Where are you? Alright, there we go. There he is. Forest D. Forest D. And go back to here. And if I drag in my Forest D, there we are. So how do you said that we could use height as well to impact that?
So you would go to Add Object.
Yep.
Open up the object and switch the AI type to either air or water.
Okay.
And that will give you the spawn height, and it will randomize that amount.
Ah, okay, cool. So minimum spawn height, maximum spawn height. But that's where it's spawning now, like about here, about there in the sky.
Well, right now it's using the NavMesh AI. So the AI are automatically going to be placed on the NavMesh. But if you weren't using that, yes, you could have them in the sky. And it works with all kinds of AI systems. It doesn't have to be just used with Emerald. So it is very versatile.
I was going to say, there's just seems to be a lot to this that we're just scratching the surface of. Have you got so you got documentation on your website, or is it included in the pack?
This one I am going to be redoing the documentation because it's not as documented as I want. So users can look forward to that. I will be improving the documentation.
Lovely. We've got some more questions coming in. You want to make a game like Mountain Blade, and what did Kiwi say? Do you really want more than 50 wolves coming at you? Yes, if you do want to have lots of... But that's the thing, it's not just 50 wolves. It's 50 objects of whatever's going to be spawned in the radius. Isn't that right? So it's a mixture between the 50, all of the objects all together adding up to 50. Is that correct?
Yes, because there's multiple conditions. There's the rarities with the AI, there's the biomes. So it's a little bit random as well. But that's what makes the AI system very, dynamic.
We've got... You must shush. Okay. This is definitely more of an environment spawning system and not situational. You wouldn't want to use this for spawning encounters. So could you use this for spawning, like with a quest system put together?
What was that?
Could you use this with a quest quest system for like spawning? If you were sending your character off on a quest, and then Crux suddenly spawns a load of AI for that quest.
I'm not sure. I've never tried it personally, but I'm sure you could swap out the AI if you wanted to with an external script. But currently, it would just be whatever you set within the editor, like before you press play. But if you wanted to have quests tied to the AI that are spawned, you can also do that.
This is nice. Like if you've got a forest and you've just got your character walking through the forest, then randomly little bunny rabbits and squirrels and a wolf would spawn, and you'll encounter it as you're walking along the forest.
Yes, that's correct. And with Emerald AI, I have worked with the developer of Love Hate and what's the other one? Tony Lee.
Yeah, his dialogue system that he's done.
Dialogue system and the quest system. And so I've worked with him, and he's added support. So if users wanted to add quests with that, they could also use Emerald AI to do that with Crux.
Well, that's fantastic timing, because we won't be streaming next Saturday because it's Twitch London, and we won't be streaming for the next 2 weeks after that. But when we do come back after our little vacation, Tony Lee is going to be our next guest. So straight after Black Horizon Studio stream, our next guest is Pixel Crusher's Tony Lee. So we can actually talk to him about the integration that he's got already in place with Crux and Emerald AI. Lovely. Good timing there.
Very cool.
Very cool indeed. Akshara, I nearly got your name completely wrong. All right, so our giveaway came to an end. I didn't realise that the giveaway came to an end, and we've just carried on talking. So now we need to pick a winner. We need to pick a winner. Can you give me a drum roll, please? You're going to need to use your mouth or your fingers or something to make it sound exciting.
Okay.
Okay, drum roll.
I don't know how to do a drum roll.
I think it's more like a... Well, that just sounds like a cat purring. Sounds really bad. I do apologise. Let's just click the button and click pick winner. Hang on, that's just picked up. I've got to clear out the last. Hang on, that's the last one from the last one. Hang on a minute, Horse Rider. Don't get very excited, Horse Rider. I've actually clicked the button to clear the last winner. I do apologise on that one. I do apologise. I need to clear the last winner and click pick a winner. So Horse Rider, you're still in with a chance. I do apologise. So okay, you ready? And picking a winner. VR Game Zone. VR Game Zone. You are a winner. Congratulations. Congratulations, VR Game Zone. I do apologise there, Horsey. You are a winner of Emerald AI, and VR Game Zone, you are a winner of Crux. Congratulations. Congratulations, both of you. Lucky badgers. VR Game Zone, you do need to speak up in chat, so I know that you're not a random robot, even though you've been with the stream now for about 6 months. Question, when are we gaining support for aquatic animals or mammals? This already can spawn. Crux can support spawning underwater. If we go down to AI type to water. But does Emerald AI support aquatic animals?
Not currently.
Have you got that planned in the future?
Yes, as well as flying AI.
Okay, cool. So what kind of specific different functionality would they entail?
That would allow AI the ability to, move upwards and downwards, as well as, not just basically like flat. They would be able to move in all directions.
Lovely.
Yeah.
And you're gonna have like a AI scripts for schools of fish and things like that working together, or?
I don't know if I have scripts for that because it's a little bit, different than combat AI. So that'd be more of a little bit of a different asset. Having compact schools of fish.
Oh, I could just use. I made a school fish AI ages ago. I could do that as a plugin. Nice. There you go. I'm going to do a plugin for Emerald AI to work together after you've got your aquatic animals in. How's that sound?
That'd be cool.
Yes, that's a YouTube video if ever I heard one. A flying bird with emerald being hit by a thunderbolt of UniStorm 3.0. Oh, would that work? Could you have a lightning from UniStorm hitting a bird from emerald?
I have actually been doing some tests, and I have gotten lightning strikes to hit Emerald AI agents.
No way.
Yeah, it's quite entertaining.
Oh man, we're gonna have to. As soon as you've got Emerald that you're comfortable with getting it on to stream, you've got to come back onto the stream and show us animals getting fried by lightning. Obviously, we don't condone real animals getting fried by lightning, but these are all just little pixels on a screen. So, everyone give a hell yeah in chat if you want to see videos of animals getting hit by lightning. Panic Crisis says video or it didn't happen. Exactly. So give me some hell yeahs in chat. Here we go. Got the hell yeahs coming in. All right. BHS, aka Black Horizon Studios, not British Home Stores. I'm actually very excited about playing around with Crux. I can't believe I've owned this since day one, and I've only now got my hands dirty with it. The possibilities of this for setting up a simple project, like linking this up with your I wish we had more time so we could load up the demo scenes of the Ultimate Nature Pack and put in some animals, the bunny rabbits from Malbers, and just have walking around the forest and having animals spawn in front of us. But it looks so easy to set up, it's ridiculous. So I'd suggest anyone who hasn't already played about with Crux and is thinking about spawning AI and animals and stuff, pick it up. Give me an exclamation mark Crux in chat. So yeah, there's it's very different to how something like Gina is an object spawner. You've got if you want to spawn trees and grass and anything you really want to spawn on your in your world.
Yeah, so Gina is a little more geared towards spawning objects for your terrain, such as houses, bushes, trees, rocks, and Crux is specifically designed for AI and a bunch of other options and rarities and stuff like that.
So everyone in chat say massive thank you to Black Horizon Studios. We have a 20-minute lag, so by the time you leave, you will get some people chatting to you.
We don't make mistakes. We have happy accidents.
And a massive thank you coming out to Net Cyborg for his 2 months in a row continued support. A massive thank you. And there you go, that just made me poo myself. So thank you very much for the sub. Thank you, buddy, for joining us. And hopefully I will see you again very soon. If anyone does have any questions on Crux, Emerald AI, UniStorm, BHS says he is always available to offer support and help to his customers. He loves hearing from you. And hopefully we'll be back very soon with UniStorm 3.
Yep. Thanks, everyone.
All right, buddy. That was Black Horizon Studios. I can't believe that I've owned this from day one that it came out, and I've only bothered to start playing with it now. I am a numpty. I am kicking myself. Well, everyone, that was it for my final part of the live dev interview with Black Horizon Studios. We're going to have to get Black Horizon Studios to play with UniStorm 3 because Emerald AI and Crux was so fantastic. UniStorm 3 is just going to blow our minds. This was taken from my live Twitch stream or the ws.twitch.tv/themesicoder, where you can find me every Fridays and Saturdays playing on Twitch, making dev tutorials, playing games, and even interviewing people like Black Horizon Studios that we did just here. If you want to take part, just pop over to Twitch, click follow. When I go live, you'll get a notification. Why do you want to take part? Well, we do asset giveaways as well. Not only can you ask questions, have chats, and enjoy these live streams, you can win things too. Oh, well, I'm going to sit here, upload the next video. So don't forget, if you do like these videos, you want to see more, click on that big juicy red subscribe button down below. Tell all your friends and neighbours, and if you do like it, click it. Till next time. If you want to see more of my crazy videos, click on the left side of your screen now, and down below there's that big juicy subscribe button, and right next to it is the magic bell that if you click it, it will tell you if I've got a new video coming out. Till next time.